Black plantain. Sweet.
Very village.
There's a big comment in front of the PE.
Jamming was a thing of the past. Jamming. Open sky the last. Holy Mount Zion. Holy Mount Zion. Just in Mount Zion. The rules of creation now we jamming. Jamming. Jamming in the name of the Lord. Jamming.
Me too.
It's like we're transforming into detectives, you know? Trying to figure this thing out.
I can't sleep, no, not like I used to. I can't breathe in and out like I need to. It's breaking ice.
After figuring out how we're coming on vacation and how we were gonna upgrade and, leave Sunset behind, we come to the Rose Hall Hilton only to get hijacked at the Hilton.
Got a call early in the morning saying that Jessica was kidnapped and that there was a ransom for her. So yeah, it's been an ordeal. Like, right, what time is it now, guys?
That's all I can say is robbery.
The man was fully asleep. Noel on his bed, didn't even go underneath the covers. Everything said wait.
Took my phones right from in front of me.
Right from out underneath his face.
Yeah, like to think that someone would be so close to you, like right there, you're fully asleep. Boom.
What? And so I said, let me get up and see what's going on. Come over to the room to see this room in chaos. Shoes stolen, phone stolen, laptop stolen, cash stolen, brethren. They took Sturzy's bag, carry-on luggage, took out lenses to stuff in the take. It's out of Ocean's 11.
We asked them about the hotel staff, if they'll be checked and whatnot, and they said no, they don't believe that their staff would do that.
I'm just upset that that the hotel manager had the nerves to behave like we should not have used the hotel phone to call our families and let them know that we were okay.
Word.
He basically told us that
it's
our responsibility to pay the bill, to make the phone calls, to tell our families that we're okay, cancel our phones and all that stuff. He told us that what we should have done was waited for the staff to be present at the front desk, which was like hours after all of this happened,
right.
And we should have asked them to use their phones so it would have been free. He said that he has took it upon himself to alleviate the charges. However, it's not a free-for-all. That was his statement.
Rude.
Shows you how concerned and caring
actually
the people really are.
There wasn't any sense of like concern.
I just wanted to show the difference in the security in between our room, the girls' room, and the boys' room. In the girls' room, on the main sliding door towards the balcony, although high, there is a sign that leaves some safety instructions to the guests, asking to please secure the doors when leaving or sleeping for the night. If you look down to the bolts, the screws are fully intact, flush with the door.
Shake it. No, shake the bolts. The bolt.
Fully intact. The plate can't be moved. The screws are flush with the plate. When you put this in, it slides fairly easily.
Okay.
We're making our way to the boys' room.
It's not a fenced off area, it's a walk up. Anybody can walk up, even animals can walk up. I didn't even know this section here was accessible by anyone. It's so pitch black back there, we wouldn't have seen the person if they were there watching anyways. Who knows? Last night might even have not been the only night that they even tried the door. They could have been trying it for the last 2 nights, and last night was the night.
Because you really cannot see if someone is standing there or not.
Right.
Like, there's some pictures. Actually, take a look at this picture. Craig's on the outside. You could barely see him staring in to the room. Come on. They could have been standing there and looking at us.
The whole time.
And we wouldn't even know.
The whole time. Right here, this right here is where the workers' entrance is. And this over here in that darkness over there, this is where the theft took place. Here is the parking lot. So, if they're searched over here, and then they come out and hide over here, you can barely see it, get the goods, run off over here, jump in a car and zip out to the guards' gates.
Can I point out that after you're searched and you handle your business there, there's no need to zip out in and out of anywhere.
You notice this is the parking lot. Staff and visitors alike. Shipping and receiving comes here. And this would be the path up to the room. So this is the big bush tree that they say is put here for ambiance and privacy. But if I come up the path, I just came from the parking lot, walked up this grass here, there's my feet, to the tree, to this little path, room number 1, room number 2, and room number 3. There's even a lizard here. I'm thinking this room number 3 is where Noel and Craig were staying when this whole thing went down. Oh yeah, you could still see the forensics. The powder on the door and window. So how hard would it have been to really come up here and jack them up and watch them from overnight? This is the wall. On the other side of the wall is where Jessica and I were staying. There's no lighting, no nothing. This is the big bush. I walk around the bush, and what do we have? The parking lot. Nothing. No gated security, no light, no nothing. We've come to our neighbors and they've graciously allowed us to come into their suite. It's okay. And they have the security system intact and working. Lock in both bolts. And this should be locked as well. So this is on the other side of the tree. That kind of blocks the room. Honestly. The director of security says this big tree is here to provide security, or not so much security, but some type of privacy actually for the guests. But it's a big nuisance and a great way to hide until somebody waits until you're asleep. They heard banging earlier this morning. They've got the sticker on their window. So we'll have to see if we can make sense of what happened here. Stay tuned. Hijacked at the Hilton.
Why are police statements signed by hotel anybody?
By the hotel security.
That
Why?
doesn't make them official.
No.
Not at all.
This to me, right here, I don't understand. And when we were asking, we never got an explanation as to why.
They haven't gotten back to us.
This receipt looks like it could be from the,
Dollar store?
well, who knows? I mean, it says Jamaica Constabulary Force Customer Reference Form. I mean, how easy is it to produce one of these? Try it out.
They took out the woman's maxi pads
Yeah, and left it.
and
I
left.
could take up the one that was left out. They're kind of like,
Really?
yeah, I thought it was no
And there was more than one pad in there, so they took pads.
for a girl.
So you tell me
Maybe I got
if that's
an expensive
acceptable.
brand.
That's for the baby mama.
That day, my child, the night, no true, you have your gun and knife, no bother hype. Remember, God in a me heart, me still have my life. How about the dirty parasite? Gotta watch out for me. Where them feel like gotta watch out for me. In a real life, gotta watch
On the next episode of Vacay In JA. So yeah, we're organizing a tour. We're going to Duns Rivers Falls. Trying to salvage some of this trip right now. This is Audrey, by the way. Say hello, Audrey. yeah. Come, yeah. That's how you're gonna show the people them love. Mother.
Bacon.
We're now on our way to see the pigs.
Shade
when them a plan, gotta wipe. Me chad the day, me chad the night. No true, you have your gun and knife, no bother hype. Remember, God in a me heart.